I like this little camera setup that we got here. It's your boy Jacque Kindle, one of the nicest comedians out, one of the better comedy producers out. We making money on these shows. That's what we doing. So I got some more shows happening. I got a big one happening in Pittsburgh. We're about to get some more cracking in DC. Just basically, next year, the 2018 year, we're gonna take over. We just had to build the foundation for the past two. And we've been getting ready. You know how most motherfuckers say, oh, this is my year, this is my year. It wasn't building the foundation, but we built it. So that's what we on. So 2018, we really coming with some new shit. We really going to be pushing. Me and my boy Matty make it work. You see how we going to make it work out here. You feel what I'm saying? Never forget, we dropped that I'm in love with Nicki Minaj skit. That skit should have been super hot. Still get love in the streets over that skit. We just working, man. We really trying to push this comedy shit like nonstop, bro. Like nonstop. Low. Never forget, we was also at Guy Court doing what we needed to do from MTV for that whole day, posting it up and kicking it. So,
oh yeah, man. So man, that's all right. That's what is definitely going on. So how you been? You know what I'm saying? Let's just update the world on what's been going on with the good man Jacque Kindle. So last time we were in New York for Guy Court, and then I've been seeing you've been doing a lot of shows, man, a lot of skits. And when I was last up here, I believe we were on the Snapchat campaign. Right. Or the Vine campaign turned Snapchat. So talk about that. Talk about the Vine era and how you were able to utilize the Vine and those avenues to push yourself into to where you are today.
All right, I'm still trying to. So the Vine campaign was a very important campaign for what we wanted to do. I met first and foremost, I built some relationships off of Vine. But with Victor Pope, he's probably one of my favorite Viners. He got up to like 4 million followers on Vine, but he was one of the first motherfuckers to like really revine my shit and show love because he understood from a stand-up aspect what Vine could help you do. So he revined one of my skits, and one of my skits hit like 24 million loops. That was a pretty big thing. It was getting recognized. It actually got me in trouble with the girl that I put in the skit because it was so recognizable. People started coming up to her. So that was a big thing. Snapchat, we still pushing that. I kind of like stopped on Snapchat because Instagram has kind of created their own little Snapchat. So we've been going with that, but Instagram is probably the primary focus, and Facebook. Trying to get as many people as I can to the shows because you see with other people like who is Ryan Davis and Country Wayne that they're doing very well with shows because of Facebook. Because Facebook is an older market. Facebook has the largest market. So when you're doing things like that, people are buying tickets to come see you, whereas Instagram is just kids. So when you can capitalize off of that, that's what you're really looking to do. And that's what I'm really looking to do, capitalize off of just shows. And then turn it into whatever else we can from there.
Definitely. Talk about the shows in LA. How did the LA shows? I saw that you were out there and you guys were able to do a lot of more than a few pretty successful shows. Talk about that experience.
So we had a total of overall in LA we've probably done 10 shows. The last 4 have been very successful. Our first one was very successful. Then in between it was just okay, trying to get things going. One of them was really bad, but we just kept building and building and building. When we first got to LA, at first we thought, okay, we could probably sell out 300 seats. That wasn't happening for us because we're not based in LA. So we get to like 200, $175, even though those are pretty good numbers at 20 a pop for people who were coming from another state. But it was a problem with that. So at first we were doing shows at Inside Jokes. We originally started doing shows with this one guy I won't mention because he's a sucker. He was trying to finesse us with the shows. So we stopped dealing with him, then we started doing Inside Jokes, and we had shows running at Inside Jokes that were actually very good. People were very impressed by what we were doing. We stopped doing those because Inside Jokes started doing comedy shows like that. So Then we started doing the Comedy Store. Once we got to the Comedy Store, that's when we really started pushing. Like our first show that we had at the Comedy Store in March of 2015. We did, I lied to you, March 2016, we did very well. 120 people, standing room only. Then we came back in December, did very well. I think we had like 95 people, but that was people paying. All these shows were 20 a pop. And then the last show we had, Chris Tucker, he performed, and we had about like 110 folks in there. So overall, it was a very good show. But right now, we're just focusing on our social media and trying to increase that so we can get more shows.
Definitely, man. I don't know, man. What's on your mind as far as the social climate of things? Like, are there any topics that you really want to discuss? Anything social media wise? Like, this is really your reintroduction to the people. So, you give them some juice, man. If there's anything that's bleeding in your heart that you want to discuss.
Overall, just personally for me, you're about to just start seeing me everywhere. Because I see, especially if you want to do it independently like I do, you're going to have to put yourself everywhere. It's tough. You have to have your own money to do it. But overall, it's rewarding because I'm putting something down. I'm basically flipping my money. It's coming back to me. So that's probably this independence with what you want to do. As far as your maturation with things, and especially with your craft, it's tough. But if you stay focused on what you really want to do and keep going and don't listen to nobody tell you, well, I think you should do this. Well, I think you should do that. Well, I think you should do this. You'll be good. That's what I'm on right now. Like, pushing. Like, it's not going to be a stop. Like, I'm on it to the point where it's like, I need folks to really respect what we're doing. Or what I'm doing, rather, as far as comedy. So whether that's writing, whether that's doing skits, whether that's doing stand-up, any venue, any realm that it's in with comedy needs to be me. So that's what I'm working on right now.
For sure. I saw you were also, you had linked up, or you guys said were in talks with the AWoL, the Laugh Out Loud network.
Right.
How did that come about, and what's coming from there?
We're waiting to see what's going to come from that. Hopefully some good things, but they recognize what we're doing, and actually it was by the grace of God that we kind of bumped into them. One of the people in the comedy troupe that I run with, Young Funny, he knew somebody. He did some talking. We met with Kevin Hart for 20 minutes, and that was kind of cool. Like, that kind of let me know that we were still on the right path. Like, sometimes with comedy you need little wins. That was actually a major win, but just little wins build up, and so that built up. Because of that, it was actually really good because we kind of had some momentum from that LA show that I mentioned from March 2016. So 2 weeks after that, we met Kevin Hart, which is super crazy to be sitting in the room, chopping it up, letting him know who you are because you love comedy as much as he does. That was really unique. So we're just waiting to see. We got skits lined up. We have about 20 skits we've already shot. But we do have more skits, and we're just pushing, like I said, with the social media thing. Like, we're really pushing. So you're going to see Young Funny very soon.